a really quick video that's going to recap bracket creep and how that will impact the budget. Because it is related to inflation, but it's also related to the budget, and it's been one of the main reasons why the government has increased the amount of tax they've collected in the last few years. So bracket creep, just a reminder of the definition, it's when an increase in nominal wages to keep people's wages in line with inflation pushes them up into higher tax brackets. So people increase their nominal wage to protect their real wage, which causes them to go into higher tax brackets, and therefore they pay out an effectively higher rate of tax on their income. Effects of budgetary policy. The good thing is for the budget, it leads to more personal income tax, which leads to more revenue for the government. So when we have high inflation, it can often lead to the government collecting more revenue. And in this way, higher economic growth and inflation can increase government surpluses. So people get pushed into higher tax brackets because prices go up, and therefore the government will end up collecting more surpluses. And that's good for the budget, increases the surplus. Having said that, it does also have a negative implication on government revenue. While it's good in the sense that it will help to give them more income tax, it also, because people experience a decline in their real disposable income, so they're getting pushed into higher tax brackets because they're making more money, so the disposable income's not going down, but the amounts they can afford to buy in terms of goods and services or their purchasing power is still reduced, and they are paying a higher average rate of tax. So the problem with that is that it can often lead to reduced spending, reducing GST, and it can often lead to less incentive for people to work. So what can happen is the higher tax rates mean that people have less incentive to want to work, so therefore there will be less employment and less taxable income for the government. So it's good in the sense that they're collecting more tax from each individual, but it's bad in the sense that it can demotivate people to join the labor force, it can demotivate people to seek employment, and therefore that can have negative implications on the budget. So the government will often make discretionary tax cuts to balance out these automatic increases in the tax burden. So what they will do is basically they will lower the progressive tax rates in order to make sure that people aren't disincentivized to work too much. So for example, this is the rates back in 2011-2012. You can see you don't pay any tax on your first $6,000, then it goes to 15 cents for the next 31,000, then up to 30 cents once you get to 37,000, 37 cents and 45 cents. In 2012-2013, they increased this rate to 18,200. So you didn't pay tax for your first $18,200, and then you started paying 19 cents. So it did go up a little bit in this little bracket here. Instead of paying 15 cents, you were paying 19 cents, but you still got a 12,000 buffer. And then they increased it to 32.5 cents over 37,000, up a little bit. This stayed the same. As you can see, it stayed at 37 cents, and then the last one stayed at 45 cents. So the overall level of tax went down a little bit, mainly because they increased the tax-free threshold. That's what the tax-free threshold means, the amount of money you can make without having to pay tax. So basically, bracket creep is good for the budget in a sense that they will collect more in it from each individual taxpayer because people get pushed into higher tax brackets, but bad because it can be a disincentive to work, which can reduce participation, which can reduce their tax base.